Michal, Saul's daughter, was barren the rest of her life. Right? So what happened in this chapter was that David, he was bringing the Ark of the Covenant back to the city of David. First time he went to go bring it back, now I get the name wrong, y'all. But I think his name was Uzzah, right? They were carrying the ark into, and then it shook. Thank y'all. The ark was about to fall. He went to go catch it. God said, kill him, right? So David like, oh Lord. So he went and took the ark to what's Obed? Yeah, Obed. Yeah, that dude, right? So took it to his house. We gonna call him Mr. O. So took it to Mr. O's house, and he had the ark in there. And for 3 months, the Lord blessed his house. So they were like, oh, okay, let's go back. We're going to go get the ark. We're going to bring it into the city of David. So once they went to go get the ark, they brought it in. He went 6 steps. He's like, listen, let me bless the Lord. This is amazing. So he blessed the Lord, blessed the people, gave them food, all of that good stuff. Then he was like, okay, let me go bless my own house. Now, mind you, during this time, his wife, Saul's daughter, put a pin right there, Saul's daughter, looking out the window, he out here dancing. She mad. She was smiling. Look at that joke out here dancing, right? So when he comes to bless her, when he comes in to bless, she like, oh, so you're out here being naked in front of these women, dancing and showing your body. Look at you, you the king. Now that's my paraphrase. That's my paraphrase. I'm trying to bring it to you. So David's like, oh, this was for the Lord. That's right. But one of the things that was very interesting that he said, he told her, it was God that chose me. That's right. To lead these Israelites. That's right. That's right. That's right. Over your father. Yeah, that's right. That's over right. Your daddy. Right? God told me to do this. And then he started rubbing it in now. And you worry about these women, but I mean, they would honor me. I'm your husband. And the Lord telling me I'm loving on the Lord, and one of the scriptures said, he said, I will always play, right? So he had joy, and he worshiped, and he loved on the Lord while he was dancing. Right. On the Lord. Right. He said, I'm always do that. But after that, she went barren. One of the things I found that was very interesting when I was reading on barrenness, Rachel and Sarah and the ones that were barren, the Lord shut up their womb. Yes. That's right. The Lord didn't shut her womb up. That's right. Right. God didn't shut her womb. God didn't shut her womb. He didn't do it. That's good. She shut her own womb. Now, how did she shut it? Her mouth. You cannot step into and receive the inheritance of anything that you have cursed. Yeah. You talking good today. Say so. She literally cursed her own house with her mouth. Yeah. Oh. Right there. Jesus. Yeah. Now, this is the interesting thing. Right here. Because when I was reading it, I was like, oh my gosh. Her father, King Saul, was king of David, over Israel. That's right. God chose Saul to be king over Israel. I mean, right, and it chose Saul, and then it chose David. Right. So David was God's choice. Yes. You are married to God's choice now. However, you looking at what was done to God's choice back then, and you mad. The definition of bitterness is anger and disappointment at being treated unfairly. Oh, God. That's the definition of bitterness. So she's looking at, that was my daddy's place. I'm married to this man, but that was my daddy's place. God chose this man. Oh my God. I mean, bitterness. My daddy was done unfairly, and she didn't let it go. Right?
God. Say that.
So then, right? She didn't let it go. However, if she had, now one of the things that was interesting, y'all hear me say interesting a lot, because I was like, what in the world, Jesus? So, when David was coming in to the city, and he danced before the Lord, it was customary in that time for the women to be led by a woman to welcome them into the city. Technically, that was her place. To lead the women. So she was supposed to be in the front, leading the women that she despised and was angry about, that she was insecure of, that she felt like wanted her man, and her man was showing off of her. She was supposed to be in the front, leading these women. But because of her bitterness, because of her father being done wrong in her eyes, going against the will of God, because it was God's will for him, for David to be king.
That's right.
Going against the will of God, she couldn't even step into her place of honor.
Oh.
She couldn't even step into her place of honor because her heart.
Oh my God.
Because of unforgiveness.
Yeah.
Because of the bitterness that defiles. Now, David ain't off the hook either, right? Because there was a part in here, and I want to try to find it. Let me read it. 20. So, verse 20 says, Then David returned to bless his household. And Michal, the daughter of Saul, came out to meet David and said, How glorious was the king of Israel today, who uncovered himself today in the eyes of the handmaidens